All right, yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. Welcome to my Wisp guide for the Johto region in PokeMMO for Halloween events 2023. We've got our Soak Smeargle, which I really recommend you guys having. Soak is going to turn those pesky ghost type Pokemon into a water type to allow you to false swipe them and spore them for easier catching process. I'm going to be straight up and honest with you guys. Wisp guides are my least favorite guides to ever make of all time in PokeMMO, so let's go ahead and get through this together. We're going to be starting in Cherrygrove City. The list of all the Wisps is going to be in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. You can follow along that text guide, but I'm also going to be showing the locations with some visual references since it'll save you a little bit of time with those. There should be timestamps as well, hopefully, if I get around to those. The first one being in Cherrygrove City. We're going to fly over there in Johto. Having as many HM Pokemon on you as possible. I recommend the Flash move, Dig, and Johto probably doesn't matter. Dig is going to be really helpful. Fly, Cut, Strength. I'm sure Rock Climb in Johto might matter. As many HMs and stuff as possible, the better. The Cherrygrove City one is over to the west. You do have to surf over to this little water patch over here. And whenever you encounter a Wisp, it's going to start a tracker in the top right-hand corner of your screen. And you'll also get Pokemon encounters like this. Not every single Wisp is a Pokemon encounter. It seems like the Johto one is going to be Mismagius. Kanto, I know, has Ghastly. We've already covered that. But I'm going to go ahead and try Quick Ball. People have been telling me that Quick Balls might be worth it for these low-level ones, since it might have like a very high chance of catching. So let's go ahead and go for this catch. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and check the stats. I think 1 times 31 is guaranteed. You can also get better stats if you're lucky. 1 time, this is very good stats for me personally. 1 times 21 HP and then 25, 20 plus, and a lot of the other stats is really cool. You'll also see pump cookies and stuff and different cookies along the way. Hidden ability access on these Pokemon is guaranteed as well. Some of that might matter, some of that not. Things like Mismagius don't actually have a hidden ability in the game yet, but it might matter down the line if it's ever added. That is Wisp number 1, 21 remaining. Let's move on to the next one over in Violet City. Violet City is here in the center of the map. We're going to fly over to it. Now, the Violet City one is kind of hidden. It's going to be the top left of like the tower up here. So if you head from the PC up north, head up to this water area and then head up here, you can go ahead and go here, surf straight across to the left. And this top left corner of the map, there's the Wisp and a Pokeball I have not collected yet, which is kind of ironic. 20 Wisps left. And a PP up if you haven't gotten that yet. All right, 50 years later and 20 trainers battled, I found the Union Cave Wisp. Now, let me show you guys how to get here. Let's go ahead and dig out of here, and we're going to do it all over again. So starting from the Route 33 side of Union Cave, so head over to Azalea Town, fly there, and then head east over to this cave itself. You want to start from there, go into the cave itself, head over here, surf south. Once surf south, head down this staircase. We've got quite a while to go and a lot of trainers to battle if you've never been this way. Go ahead and surf over. Definitely bring escape rope or some sort of dig Pokemon to help you out as well. It's going to save you a ton of time. Keep heading this way. Surf over. Put your Soaky in the lead of your party. Head over to the east. Head up here, and then here it is. It's not so bad if you have all the trainers battle, but if you don't have the trainers battle, which I assume most people don't, this takes quite a while to get to, unfortunately. And there's the Wisp. Gotten 19 remaining. All right, next up is the Illex Forest Wisp. We're going to start over in Azalea Town once again and then bike over to the left. We're going to find this forest pretty soon over here to the west, I assume. Yep, I think we're already in it, which is pretty nice. This forest isn't too big, so there shouldn't be too many locations this Wisp can hide. All right, once you're inside the forest, you want to just head straight east. Do not go north like I did. Just stay straight southeast. Stay straight southeast over to the most eastern corner, and you'll find the Wisp right here. Pretty easy one. Not too shabby. There we go. 18 remaining. Next up, let's do the National Park Wisp. We're going to start in Cherrygrove City and head to the south. I believe just go southeast until you can actually loop around to get to the park itself. You just keep following this path to the southeast. You'll loop to the left over here, and then we can make our way over to the National Park by going northwest. Once we can loop around, we're looping. The Wisp should be in here somewhere. Okay, starting from the center, you want to head to the northeast corner of the national park. We have to loop all the way around, okay? So starting from this little entrance at the northeast corner, you got to loop all the way around counterclockwise. We are looping, fellows. We are looping. And then it should be a secret Pokeball that I'll grab in a sec. The Wisp should be over here. There you go. Let's collect it. Server lag. Encounter Mismagius. There we go. There's our Mismagius catch. Timid nature is good. The stats are pretty solid. Just needs a 31 speed bred onto it. That's actually really good with the nature and everything. That's super sick. Nice. Next up is Bell Tower over in Cherrygrove City. So let's fly back over there. Heading north of Cherrygrove City, you want to head up to the bell tower sort of routes and locations. We have to head through this area. Head through this little staircase. Head through here, and eventually up here we'll make it over towards Bell Tower, towards this beautiful area, one of the coolest areas in probably any Pokemon region, let alone Johto. This Wisp should be near the Ho location, if I'm not mistaken, so let's go ahead and start heading up the tower. This is going to be a tough one, would be my guess, fellas. Let's go ahead and make our way up the first set of the ladders. Only one way to go in this area so far, so we're going to pop a Max Repel and make our way through up to this ladder. And then we're going to follow our guide and head over here. And then keep following our guide and head over here and then loop around like this. Keep following pretty much the only path possible. Jump over, jump over, jump over. We are looping. We're going to loop around somewhere where we can cross. Right there, I guess. It's hidden. Okay. We're going to jump. We're going to jump. We're going to go up the ladder. We're going to follow our guide and go down from this path from the ladder. Loop over here. Jump, jump, jump down to this bottom southern right little platform. We're going to ignore this ladder and follow this little jumping puzzle over here where we essentially just jump in a like clockwise or just a zigzag snake type circle. I just said like 3 like shapes that aren't accurate to what that is. Okay, we're going to get over here and then head north and then keep following this path. Hop over these to the top left and then go up another ladder right up here to the northwest corner. We're going to do some more looping and follow this path, so the northeast part, and then stop once you get here. We're going to jump over here. Jump over here, jump this way. Then we're going to carefully follow this path. Jump 1, jump 2, head to the east part, jump down, ignore this, jump down, and go to this ladder. Right here. We're going to go up that ladder. We're going to grab this Pokeball, Max Potion Pog. We're going to go across this first small bridge, up, and then across the southern long bridge there. You could go grab that Pokeball if you really want to. We're going to go down here. We're going to go up this ladder. All right, and then once you're here, we're kind of almost done, fellas, okay? So we're going to head up here, and we're going to not take this teleporter, okay? Don't take the teleporter. We're going to jump across, okay? We're going to jump across. We're going to jump down. We're going to take this teleporter, okay? In the southern little center spot. We're going to go to this teleporter directly south. We're going to follow all the teleporters that we see for a quick second. Go north up this bridge. I believe we go to this teleporter next as well. Go up this ladder. And go down here up this ladder. We're going to be at Ho-Oh here in a quick sec. And now we're at Ho-Oh, and the Wisp is hidden right behind it. Talked about an actual demon tier location to hide a Wisp. 16 left. Okay, are you guys ready for the most annoying Wisp in all of Johto? It's really annoying to find, but once you find it, it's actually pretty easy. So I'll save you guys a lot of time here, hopefully. You're going to need a lot of things. I have a Flash Ocarina. You're going to need some sort of Flash. You're going to need Flash. You need Whirlpool HM. Obviously Surf. And then I recommend bringing Dig or an Escape Rope as well, okay? You need a bunch of things here. Let's go ahead and start making our way over to it. We're going to start in Cyanwood City. Make our way over to the Whirl Islands, okay? Cyanwood City, go to the northeast. Surf up here. Follow me closely. Surf up to the northeast one. We're going to the northeast cave, okay? Specifically this cave is very important, okay? Specifically go to the northeast one. Whirlpool across this little whirlpool. Make your way over and around and loop. A lot of looping for this one. Over into the cave. Surf around into the cave and be very careful. Once you're in the cave, you want to obviously flash and then be very careful. If you mess up here, you can mess up, so don't do that. Hop over this one. Slow. Don't go south here. Head to the top north one. Hop over it. Down the ladder we go. Follow the path. Follow the path. Then go to the left, and then bam. But don't bike over that little ledge, or you'll ruin everything. There we go. Whew, that's an annoying one. It was a really tough one to find. There you go. Pretty, hopefully a lot easier for you guys. Hopefully it saved you some time. We'll grab an escape rope and get the heck out of here. See you later, mate. Okay, next Wisp is the Lighthouse one. Hopefully this one should be pretty simple. Over in Olive City. Disgusting, I know. We're going to head up here over to the Lighthouse itself. Head inside and just go up the only path you can. We're going to go up each staircase. I'll tell you what floor it's on specifically. You can take the elevator if you want. Okay, you really can go either way, but I think that taking the elevator to the top is probably a little faster. So we're going to take the elevator to the very top of the Lighthouse. Head out and then head over past the Dancing Ampharos. Over down the ladder. We're going to loop around and do the only path we can do. Go down to this ladder. Go down this ladder. Go outside this door. And then over here is the Wisp. Yeah, I think it's much easier if you take the elevator up to the top floor. It's not really that much faster or slower either way, but there we go. There's the Wisp. 14 remaining. Next up is the Dragon's Den one. This one should be pretty easy. We're going to head over to Blackthorn City in Johto, of course. Head up north and surf beyond the gym over into Dragon's Den. Pretty known location. All right, surfing up north over towards the cave entrance. Make sure you run into 20 Poliwags on the way or this Wisp will not appear. That is very important for this strategy. All right, in hours of travel later, we can finally head inside the cave and actually look for the Wisp itself. All right, once you're inside of Dragon's Den, just head straight south. Should be pretty fast. Surf straight south. Don't loop around. Just head straight south over here. Here is the Wisp. Pretty easy one to go ahead and pick up. Quick little encounter. Get ourselves in there, Mismagius. All right, there is the Mismagius catch. Modest nature is fantastic. Decent enough IVs. I'll take it. Ghost Cookie is good as well. Next up is the Route 46 Wisp, which you might think you want to just start from Cherrygrove City or Newport Town and go north, on, but nope, you actually have to start from Blackthorn City and head all the way south. You have to do it like this. So let's go ahead and follow me. We're going to head all the way south as my music cranks up for whatever reason. That's okay. We're going to head all the way south, all the way south. We're going to head west. I believe we want to stick to the west, but we'll see if that's a mistake. Head west, stay all the way south, south. And then it's one of these sections. Let me figure out which one. Oh, you can actually head down south on either, so it doesn't actually really matter. They connect down here, so you should be totally fine. Pop in the rappel, keep heading south. South. I think it's over here to the east side, I believe, or over here. Let's hop over this and find out. Head over here, over this bridge. No, sit to the left, excuse me. Sit to the left. Left. We're gonna hop over this. Hop over here. All right, and continuing on this path from the trainers, here is the Wisp. We finally made it. Sorry, that one was a little choppy. Definitely got a little confused. 12 Wisps remaining. Next up is Route 27, aka the east of Newport Town. So we're gonna go ahead and start from here. Go ahead and surf and start heading east. Stick to the northern side, and we're gonna try to make our way over there. Head over like this. You do have to make your way through Tohjo Falls. So you're gonna need waterfalls. So we're gonna come inside, surf, waterfall up, and then just kind of loop around once you're up top. Make your way around Tohjo Falls to make sure you properly get over to Route 27. It's pretty simple, but it takes a little bit of time to pop the HMs and everything. Once you're over here, you're going to loop around. I'll show you in one sec. All right, before we actually go to the one on Route 27, there's actually another one in Tohjo Falls. And I don't like to group them together like this, but this one is so close by that it's worth going ahead and going to. There's one in Tohjo Falls behind the waterfall itself right here. So you want to come pick this one up before making your way outside of the Tohjo Falls. We'll grab that Wisp. Really easy. Head back out. We didn't lose too much time. Head back out to where we were. Head out here to this water. Loop around this little patch of trees. Following this path, loop around the trees. Make your way over to this patch of land. Once you're at this trainer, you want to head east. We're going to have to loop around a little bit once again. Head over to this bridge. Start surfing, and then here we go. We made it over to the Wisp almost with the whirlpool across really quick. Whirlpool across. One more trainer to fight probably, unfortunately. There we go. We're at the Wisp though, and the Pokeball. All right, here we go. We can finally do our little Wisp encounter. I think we've deserved it. We've earned it. This one took a while. Grab that Power Whip TM. Pop the Wisp. 10 Wisps remaining, fellas. We're almost done. We're about halfway done at this point, which is kind of a painful sentence. Next up is Dark Cave. Okay, for the Dark Cave Wisp, you want to start in Blackthorn City, head over to the bridge, make our way south over to the entrance of the Dark Cave itself, right here. We're going to head inside. We need Flash for this one. You do need Flash for Dark Cave. What a surprise. Head down here, head over here and surf. Surf south and to the west, okay? Don't get off on the land patch there. Don't get off here. Come over here where Clarko is at. He'll be in your game as well. Don't you worry. Head to the west over here, following Clarko, and there is the Wisp. Thank you, Clarko. And here's our first Mismagius counter, which is kind of cool. All right, there we go. Here is our Mismagius catch. Let's see what the IVs are. Adamant Nature. A lot of 31 attacks and adamants, but that's okay. Not too shabby still. We'll take it. 2 times 31, 9 Wisps left. Next up is probably the most painful Wisp in all of Johto. I might have already said that before, but this is actually the most painful one. The Ruins of Alpha one. I'm going to be starting in Azalea Town, heading over to the east location, over to Union Cave. I actually accidentally found this Wisp earlier, but I couldn't grab it. So we'll go ahead and do this all over again. Starting in Union Cave, we're going to repel. we're going to head through a bunch of Union Cave. All right, from the center of the cave, you want to head north, following Lychee as per normal, getting someone to carry me. All right, heading north from Fire Breather Bill. We just want to make our way up here, north, around this trainer to the west, northwest, looping around, and then heading north once again. We're going to find some stairs up here. Another Fire Breather NPC. We're going to surf our way on here, and then continue to head north. Following this, head north some more, head north, northeast. From this hiker, you want to head south, okay? South, east over to, and then strength here, and then go up this staircase over to the west. Push that boulder, pop more repels. I need to buy some more repels with this. Head up here, head up this staircase, head through this door, and this should be it. This Wisp sucks, but we made it, okay? That's all that matters. There we go. 8 remaining. Next up is the Slowpoke Wisp Well. We're getting through it together, fellas. We're going to go over to Azalea Town once again. Head over here, over to the Slowpoke Well. Go inside. Bam, boom. Head this way. Go up north from in here. Up north once again. Loop around. Grab a Pokeball if you haven't gotten it yet. Super Potion. Continue south a little bit, then head west. We are going to need Strength HM for this, it looks like. Go ahead and Strength. Push our way over, looping around. We're going to surf as well. I don't think a single Johto Wisp is easy. I think all of them are hard. Go through that ladder. Come out here and surf. This is by far the worst region I've ever done for Wisps. Pop more repels, and here is the Wisp. Make sure to bring Dig. It's going to make this whole process a lot easier getting out and everything. So I'm going to be able to grab that Pokeball and then dig out of here. Next up is the PokeAthlon Dome Wisp. We're going to be going over to the national park to make our way towards that. So starting from Ecruteak City, we want to just head south towards that sort of area. Make sure a repel is popped and just head down whichever way is easiest. Keep heading south over near National Park. Keep heading south over towards the trees over to this area. If you keep heading west from here over to inside the park itself, we can make our way over to the PokeAthlon Dome. All right, once you're inside the national park, you want to head south. South, 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 and a little bit west. We're going to head south and west. Don't pop a lure like I did. Head south, come into this building, loop around, go up here. We're going to make our way over to the PokeAthlon Dome. And then get bothered by this guy, or not. Make our way inside, and the Wisp should be around here somewhere. Over here, to the slightly west, slightly southwest, over here is the Wisp itself inside PokeAthlon Dome. Let's go ahead. 6 Wisps left. Next up is the Burns Tower Wisp, which is in the northwest corner of Ecruteak City. Fly to Ecruteak City, head up to the Burns Tower. I'm sure there's some puzzling to do here. We're going to head over the only area we can for a quick sec. We're going to head straight down this ladder here. And then there is the Wisp around here. So the best way to get to that is going to be just kind of looping around. Can I actually go? That's a good question. Gosh, I get to strength push these boulders in a certain way. So I gotta go ahead and push this one to the side. Left. Push this over. Push this up. Make our way over here. And we should be able to come around like this. Nice. And then come over here to the Wisp itself. And pretty simple puzzle over here. Just smash this rock. If you just push this boulder all the way to the east, you can grab the Wisp. This might be an encounter here. Yep, that's what I thought. Nice. Mismagius. All right, those are Mismagius caught. Let's check the IVs. Bashful Nature, Broom Cookie. Special attack and speed is really good. I'll take that any day. All right, only 5 Wisps left. And I want to make a quick note. I think you can just... Yep, don't do what I did. I have brain damage. Don't just do this to get to the Wisp. Good shout. All right, this is probably the easiest Wisp in all of Johto, thankfully. We're going to be going over to the Frontier Access one. We can start in Olive City, head to the left, head south, loop around over to this little entrance, head inside. It's going to be hiding behind the Pokemart up here. Probably the easiest Wisp in all of Johto. Let's go ahead and pop that. Easy 4 left. Next up is Route 47. Usually the best way to do this is starting from Cyanwood City. Thankfully, I've spent a lot of time over at Route 47 doing the Miltank hunt, so maybe this should be pretty easy for me. Starting in Cyanwood City, head to the northwest little cave area. You don't have to pop repels here since there's actually no wild encounters here. You don't have any wild encounters here until you actually start going inside one of the caves. Once you're here in front of this little cave, the same way you would go to get to the Miltank spot, you want to head inside, head south, and go similar to where you would go to Miltank, but don't go up here towards the waterfall. You want to head to this water, surf, head to the left, west, west, left, 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 go up this waterfall. Go up here, left, 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 loop over here, and then bam, the Wisp is hidden over in this alcove right there. 3 remaining. Onto the Mount Mortar Wisp. You want to start in Mahogany Town over here. Head to the west. You're going to need surf for this, as long as a bunch of other HMs. Head to the west, surf across here. Ignore that entrance to Mount Mortar. Head to the west to this middle location. Keep heading west over to this middle entrance location. We're going to go inside there, and then we're going to ignore this ladder, surf again, and head up a waterfall up here, this giant waterfall. This Wisp is all the way in the back of the cave from what I've been told. I'm going to head through here, head through this entrance. From the entrance of this cave, this is going to suck. You want to head to the right. Once you're at this little crossroads, you don't know which little pool to surf on. You want to stay to the southern right one, surf across this, and then surf up here as well. Surf north. You want to stay surfing north. You want to surf up here, then go to this little corridor to the left. You want to be really careful if you bike over a wrong location. It's definitely going to hurt your time here. Pop your match belt. You do want to hop once over here and then continue to the left. Go over here and surf up. Get off to the land here. Go east. Go over to this pool of water. You want to surf. You want to follow that pool of water. You want to then go through this little rock entrance over here to this water. You want to surf. You want to go left. Looping around and zigzagging back and forth. Coming over here. It's going to look like you can't get here, but you actually want to surf here and then go over to this ladder. Surf around that little stopgap over to the ladder. Go down it, and then you're up here. All right, and then from the ladder, this may look really confusing, but it's actually kind of easy. You want to bike over here, head down this little middle path, head over this little staircase, head here, and then head east, and go over. You'll see the Wisp now, which is really nice. Head up this staircase, head around to this staircase, go south, go down, then west, and then over here, we finally made it to this Wisp. After this, it'll just be 2 left. Next up is the Ice Path Wisp. Starting in Blackthorn City, you want to head up over to the northeast corner, over to the Ice Path itself. Go ahead and head inside the cave. You'll be meted with a ice puzzle. The thing with this ice puzzle is actually pretty easy. You want to go ahead and go straight across like this, then head to the left, I believe. Then head down, then go left, then south, then right, then up, then left, then up. And bam, we go. You're at the ladder. You go down the ladder and then head east a little. Heading east over here, there's only really one path to go over to this ladder. Then you just slide north on this ice, head over to this next ladder. Then all you can go from here is looping around and going over to this ladder, going up. All right, and then once you're up this on the upper side of this ladder, you want to just head to the east, head south, take 1 step or 2 over, head up, and then go up this ladder, and you'll see the Wisp right here. Now we have to actually make our way over to it. All right, from the ladder, you pretty much just walk around over to the Wisp. It's pretty easy. Just don't accidentally fall there. That's pretty much it. Walk over here. Bam. Here you go. After this, only 1 Wisp remaining. We can collect that and dig out of here. Finally. These just really never get any easier. These took me tons of off-camera, off-recording time to do on stream. The stream for this was truly something special. This was streamed on November 2nd if you want to go watch the full VOD. I don't recommend it, though. On the final Wisp, you want to fly over to Goldenrod City. This is the Route 34 Wisp. Fly over Goldenrod City, head to the south. We're going to go ahead and surf on this water right here. Surf, and then stick to the west, essentially. And just surf down here. Keep going. Right here, past this pool of water. Head over here. Get cucked by 3 trainers, but your Wisp is right there once you're done these fights. All right, and after all of that, we finally get rewarded by the ability to encounter this alpha Pokemon. I'm going to go ahead and lead with my Spinda for this fight. We're going to do the skill swaps, strat, and everything. Here it is. This should be the alpha. The alpha Mismagius encounter. Wish me luck, and good luck to you guys on your catch as well. There we go. There is our well-deserved, well-earned alpha Mismagius catch from the Johto region Wisp. Let me see. The stats are pretty good. But the question becomes, was it worth it? I'm going to be totally honest. I don't think it was. I am kind of bummed out by Wisps this year, but this is not really the video for that. I think that I will not be doing a Wisp guide next year. These were so painful, and I don't think they're worth it. You can fudge OT by buying and breeding anyway. for alphas. So yeah, but I'm gonna finish at least the guides for this year. But thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for the negative ending. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it was helpful. Make sure to like the video if it was helpful, dislike if it wasn't, subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon videos. Really a ton of stuff covering the Halloween event right now. Discord's links down below if you're interested in that. You can follow my Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Probably some extra streams on the weekend and stuff as well during event season. If you want to go above and beyond and support my channel, you guys can do so via YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations. Do go a very long way. I super appreciate it.
Hey, thanks so much for watching till the very end of the video, and thanks to everybody whose name is on this list. You guys go above and beyond and allow me to make the content that I do. So thank you so much once again, and have a great day.